Good morning. I have my coffee here. I was specifically craving a Vietnamese coffee, but I am out of condensed milk. So we ordered the Starbucks version and it tastes pretty close. It's not exactly it, but as close as we can get at Starbucks. And so it's in a venti cup. It's a triple shot of espresso, 4 pumps of white mocha, and that replaces the condensed milk, and an extra splash of almond milk and extra ice. First sip always hits. Alrighty, so why did I bring you guys here today? I have a bit of a busy day, but what's really exciting is I actually have a photo shoot. So I have my first branding photo shoot and I'm really excited, and that is late this afternoon, so literally at the end of the workday. So that's not until 4:30 and it is currently 9:20 a.m. But what my photographer just did is she just sent me ideas for locations for the coffee shop. So we're going to do a coffee shop and a studio because I want something that's a little bit more lifestyle, and then for the studio I want really solid white space just so that I can add text for like ads or Instagram posts, things like that. So I'm gonna take you guys through my entire day. So we're gonna work a little bit together because that's what I have to do. I have a call at 11, and then I also need to pick out my clothes because I technically haven't done that. I have an idea of what I want to wear, but I haven't physically grabbed and laid out the clothes. I don't know if I need to wash them, if I need to steam them. So we're gonna do all that together. I'm not worried at all because it's not until 4 o'clock this afternoon, so we have plenty of time. But what I do want to do right now is actually go through the ideas with you. So my photographer just sent me 5 ideas for coffee shops, and I have an idea of what some of these coffee shops look like. 3 of them I know for sure are chains, so I don't know what this specific location looks like, but really what I want to make sure is that they match the aesthetic that I'm going for, and I really want it to match my personal aesthetic. So I don't want it to feel overly curated. I want it to feel very lifestyle, as if I'm just kind of like happen to be at that coffee shop anyway. So the first one is Benue Coffee on Jacob Fontaine Lane. So I know this one is for sure a chain, so let's look up Benue Coffee on Jacob Fontaine. We're gonna go to their Yelp instead of their Instagram for this one. Oh, I've been to this one. This one's cute. Oh yeah, I like this. The greenery. Let me try to just not be in the shot. So these are the vibes of Benue Coffee. So I like the green. I really like this plant here. I think it's pretty. But I have been to that location. I know it's also a little dark. I would want a lot of natural light. Let's look at the other one, which is Easy Tiger on North Interstate. I've also been to this place and it is really cute, and I know they have an outdoor seating area. Honestly, I don't even need to look at the pictures because I already know it's super cute. Let me see. I'm trying to find... There's not a lot of good pictures on this Yelp. Yeah, there's not a lot of good pictures, so you can just kind of scroll through them here. I don't know if that's totally focused. A lot of it is food. But I mean, this white background with the brown is pretty here too. It has like really cute outdoor. So I know this one's gonna have a lot of good natural lighting. I've been here before and I know for sure it's cute. I don't know if it looks like, I don't know. I think this is like a contender. I definitely like it better than the Benue Coffee. The next one is Dottie's Cafe on North Lamar. I've never been here. I've also never heard of it. So let's see. It looks like they only have 1 location and no photos. So we're actually gonna go to their Instagram and see what that looks like. So, okay, so this is their Instagram. Alrighty, so this is their Instagram. I kind of have to look at like the backgrounds here. So that looks like it's outside. Let's go back here. I like the background of this. This one looks like it's pretty cute. This is another photo I like the background of. I like the white. I like kind of like the chair at the table. I like the tree. I think this is also a really nice contender. Dottie's Cafe also seems to have a lot of natural light, which is nice. Sorry if you can hear my cats in their cat litter. Oh my goodness. Okay, the next one is Merit Coffee on North Lamar. Merit Coffee has a couple locations, but they're all really cute, I know. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so this is Merit Coffee on North Lamar. I like the white colors. I like the browns, really pretty. Looks like it has a lot of natural light too. Outside is really pretty. I like this one a lot. And then the next one is Brentwood Social House, which I think I've heard of, but I don't think I've been to. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so this one is really pretty. I like the whites. Ooh, it has outdoor. That's really cute. Yeah, this one's really cute. This photo is really low quality, but you can kind of see at the top, this would likely be my background. So I have to take that into consideration, whether I want like a solid background or if I want more texture like the other coffee places offer. So yeah, so those are our 5 options. Out of all of them, I think I like Easy Tiger. Only because, well, one, it has a lot of natural lighting, so we won't have to try to work with the lighting. And then we're also going to be playing around with a little bit of sunset, potentially, with us being out there from about 4 to 5:30. So we have to take that into consideration, that we might hit sunset. And I think that would just be prettiest being outside or have the opportunity to be outside. I've also personally been to Easy Tiger. So one thing that I'm really big on for this branding photo shoot, even though it is for my business, because in my last video I talked about how my personal brand is so tied to my business, I want it to feel like places I naturally already go. And I've been to Venue Coffee, and I've been to, I think, Merit Coffee, but I've also been to Easy Tiger. And I remember the last time I went to Easy Tiger, and I've been to Easy Tiger multiple times, I will say that. I've been to Venue Coffee and Easy Tiger multiple times to co-work, and I say co-work, but it's really just like me by myself or just like one other friend. And I remember last time I went to Easy Tiger, I was loving how cute it was, and it felt very like cozy. So I know that it already is a personal fit for me. And even with my clothes, I'm not going out and buying new clothes for this. I'm literally picking items from my closet, just because I want it to feel as organic as possible. I want it to feel as natural as possible. So that is the goal. I want to feel very lifestyle. So I'm actually going to let her know that we're gonna move forward with Easy Tiger, but maybe it'll be fun to hear what you would have picked. So let me know in the comments down below which coffee shop you would have picked. All right, now I'm just gonna work a little bit, so let's go do that.
Nothing I want to do.
I know. Awesome. I was able to access it pretty easily. Is this going to be a freebie, or is this just like more of an informational thing that we're just going to be sending out? Like it would be okay to post a version of it as an Instagram post?
Absolutely, yeah. You can slice and dice however you want.
I can see this one also being a really great one for the landing page as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If we want to switch that out. So I know we've had the landing page up for maybe like, I guess about 2 weeks now exactly. So if we want to switch that out to something new for March, we can. Okay, so I am done with work. My voice is a little crispy after that call. Let's go pick out some outfits. I have an entire Pinterest board for what I want this vibe of the photo shoot to feel like. And the colors that I plan on wearing are going to be very neutral. So like I said, I'm going to be picking out things that I already have in my closet, so that way it feels most like me already and not like I'm cosplaying or dressing up as something and someone else. So this is what I have in mind for the photo shoot. So lots of neutral colors, lots of white space, very lifestyle focused, nothing too crazy. And I don't always want the focus to be on me and my face, so that's why I have a lot of photos and inspiration of actually more faceless content. So we are going to go pick out outfits that match this vibe. These pants have like a raw hem, and I don't know if they came like that or because they're kind of folded, like they were like in the factory or something, they were like meant to be folded. But I don't know, and they also like just naturally want to fold, and I can't remember if I bought them with the raw hem, but I like the raw hem. But I'm gonna actually iron out all the creases here. But everything has been steamed that needs to be steamed. So basically what we're gonna do is these white pants with this like black top, and it's like off the shoulder. It's super cute. I will definitely try things on here in a second. And then I have like these black slacks that kind of look like they fit like leggings, which is really nice, and they're really comfortable and stretchy. And they're nice and high-waisted. And I'm gonna wear them with this white blousey top. And so, which is literally, and both of these outfits are literally what I had on my vision board, so I'm really excited for that. Or mood board. So I'm really excited for that because I was basically able to, oh my goodness, I was able to recreate my mood board to the T. Okay, so before I try on my outfits, just to make sure I really like them, I'm actually going to take down my hair. I've had my hair in a sleepy tie all day, and basically what it does is when you take out your hair, it maintains your blowout, and it's really nice because then I look cute for one during the day because it just looks like a top knot bun, but two, my hair is frizz-free and I don't really have to do anything but brush it. So let's take it down. Okay, so I am still going to do my hair, of course, before the photo shoot, but this gives me a really nice starting point. So I'm not starting from scratch and I'm not having to work with like frizzy hair and all that. But let's try on the outfits and make sure that the look is like 80% what we want to achieve. Okay, so this is look number one. We have an off-the-shoulder top and these wide leg pants. Hopefully you can still hear me. Oh, this is actually look number two. So I'm going to be doing two looks. The first look is going to be at a coffee shop. So I'm going to wear the white top with the black pants. And then this is going to be on the white background. So this top will look really good on a white background. I don't know about the pants, but we'll make them work. So this is number two, technically. So look number two, we're going backwards today. And I like it. It feels very comfortable. It feels very me. I've definitely worn this outfit before and I will wear it after. And here is the second outfit. I like that it's a little undone. Feels very comfortable. Just the white shirt and the black slacks. But I told you guys, they look like leggings. Yeah, very comfortable. So 1 and 2. So this will be my first outfit, and this is what I will wear to the coffee shop. So it'll be at Easy Tiger, and that'll be really cute. So cute. Let's get started on hair and makeup. So something that I've actually never done is I have never had proper business photos taken. I've always had it taken by like my sister, so they've always been like on an iPhone, and they were never like purposely for my business. It was always literally a selfie that I just threw on my website, or it was an Instagram post that I just put on my Instagram, that I put on my business Instagram. It was made for my personal Instagram and it went on my business Instagram, or it went on my business website. So after a year I finally think it's time to have some professional photos taken, especially because I really want to up my Instagram posting. I want to post more often on my business page. Plus, I think having consistent and cohesive brand photos is really going to up level my business and make it seem even more professional. Even more professional and legit. So I'm basically doing my everyday makeup, and I've had people ask me if being on camera I have to do my makeup heavier, and I will say yes and no. So you have to think about your starting point. Me, I tend to wear a good amount of makeup to be honest with you. I wear a good amount already, so I don't really have to add more for the camera. But if you are someone that already doesn't wear a lot of makeup, you wear like a very light amount of makeup, then you may need to add makeup. So you just have to kind of think about your starting point. So while I'm not really paying attention to the amount of makeup, I am paying attention to blending, because the camera is really going to pick up on that. So I really pay attention and take extra time to blend my makeup in. But I'm basically just going to do my everyday makeup because honestly that's what I feel most confident in. And I think if you have a photo shoot, it's going to be apparent through the photos whether or not you actually felt good in what you were wearing and how you looked. And it's important to be as comfortable as possible in front of a camera. And honestly, I would argue that when you have like an important event, now is not the time to experiment. That's why, like, before, when you have to hire a makeup artist, you have trial runs. You don't go in there day of and you're trying new eyeshadow styles and you're trying new makeup. Like, that is not the time, because if you don't like the way that turns out, for example, I need to leave here at 3, or I need to be there at 3. It is currently 1:42. If I mess up, not gonna be good. To add on to my lessons that I learned as an entrepreneur, that there are certain things that you may see other business owners doing that are important for their brand, such as a brand photo shoot. And I think that's important for certain businesses, and other businesses can suffice off of iPhone photos like I did for a long time. And when you have a more product-based business, you do have to get those brand photos, because people are not going to trust very amateur looking photos, honestly, if you want to position your business as like a high quality product. But if your business has a lot to do with you and yourself and your knowledge, such as my business, so if it's like more service based, you may be able to get away with more amateur looking photos, because it's really about what's going on inside your head, not so much as what the outside looks like. Of course, you still want to make sure that you're presented well, but you don't have to like have like model-esque photos. I don't think that was not my priority, and I'm doing pretty okay. So if you don't have like the time or even like the funds to hire a professional photographer, I would say it's not priority number one. Priority number one would be building your portfolio. Building your portfolio and getting reviews. That was what my focus was on, and that is what I built my business on, not on how I look. Before I get into my eye makeup, I want to tell you guys how I communicated my brand to this photographer. So a photographer or anyone that is working on behalf of your brand to help you visualize your brand in a better way, the only person that can describe your brand perfectly is you. So you have to be able to describe your brand very well. So what I did was I sent her a Pinterest board of what I wanted to achieve and the look that I wanted to achieve, and other brand photo shoots that were exactly what I wanted to look like. I also told her what my business is. So I gave a really in-depth description of what I do and what I deliver to my clients. I also sent her my Instagram page, my YouTube channel, so that way she can also get a sense for my personality, because that is what I ultimately want to come through in the photos. I also sent her my brand colors. So I told her whites, creams, greens, and whites and creams are pretty easy. Green is a wide spectrum, so I actually sent her a hex code. Beige and soft black, again, I sent her a hex code. And I was like, I'm playing around with the idea of maroon. So again, sent a hex code because reds can range. You can have like magenta, or are you more like on the purpley side of maroon? So I was like, I want maroon, and sent that hex code. And I said visually I want it to make sense, but I am more concerned about the vibe of the photos. I wanted to feel very warm, inviting, clean, feminine, and organic. And then in parentheses, I said use of plants. So organic can mean anything, right? So I said specifically I want to use plants, smiling. So I don't want to like serve face. I want to be smiling because I smile a lot. I wanted to feel like lifestyle, off-guard, candid photos, like you're just watching me work. So I'm not going for a corporate boss babe at all. I'm not edgy and I'm not bold. And so as much as we know who we are as a brand, I also want to communicate what I am not. So I don't want anything to be assumed. And when I got on the discovery call with her, she actually said, everything you told me as far as your colors, the vibe that you wanted to feel warm, clean, inviting, feminine, organic, she was like, that is exactly how I would describe your brand. So I'm so glad that we were aligned, and I was like, I feel 100% confident in describing myself, but that is also what my brand is also already communicating. So that tells me that I don't need this brand photo shoot, but it is going to be something that is just going to make my brand even higher up and up leveled. It is only going to help me communicate my brand even more. So that's why it is important for you to know your brand better than anybody else. And that is what I tell my clients, that I am literally just a liaison between you and your client. I only know as much as you tell me. And so when we are communicating your brand and when we are talking about your brand, I start every brand strategy with literally a 90-minute interview. It's more of a conversation, not really an interview, but it is you telling me about your brand, because you know your brand the best, whether you think you know it or not. I kind of serve as like a therapist where I just pull the information out of you so that you can communicate better to your clients and to your customers. But ultimately, you know your brand the best, you know your clients the best, and if I can just facilitate that communication a little bit better, like a little marriage therapist and couples therapist, then I think you guys are gonna mesh together pretty well. Let's get into the eyes. I have WWE happening behind me. Oh, they got down. So I'm between this palette and this one, which I think has more pinks in it. Yeah, more warm tones. So leaning towards this one. I don't have to stick to one, but usually the undertones of the colors are going to be consistent within one palette. Yeah, this is more cool toned and reddy. I want these. See, we were just talking about how many colors of red there are. Look at all those colors. We're gonna go with this one. Pro tip, okay? Before you put anything on your eye, or honestly on your face, if you're unsure of how the color is gonna look, just swatch it like you're in the makeup store, just to make sure it's the color that you want. And so I thought I was gonna want this lighter one, but I might end up mixing the two because this is a little too light, and you can see it's reflecting really light, and I don't want to look frosty. And then this may not be bright enough, so I think we're gonna mix the two up. Tap off the excess. Just also on the note of personal branding, if you want your brand to feel sexy, bold, edgy, then maybe you should do a smoky eye. Maybe. If you want your brand to feel light, clean, organic, approachable, a bold smoky eye with black eyeshadow, black eyeliner is not going to be the route to take. So maybe a brown smoky eye like what I'm doing right now, a daytime look is what's going to actually communicate that. So don't only think about your outfit, the props, the environment, think about your makeup and what that is also going to communicate. I'm not a makeup artist or anything, I never have been, but I have been doing my makeup since middle school, and I've watched a lot of videos, and I've learned from the best of the best. I've learned from drag queens, and they know exactly what they are doing. And so that's why I know how to play around with shadows a little bit, because it's very light drag queen makeup basically.
Girl, you make me go loco. Bye now, yeah. Me, I'll go wait for your love, even if it takes forever. Nobody do me like this, oh. Oh, no, no, no. Girl, I've been doing
You're probably like, why is she brushing her curls? We're going for effortless. We're going for approachable. So, brushing the curls. I almost want it to look a little bit dim. And then I'll make a few of the curls at the front pop a little bit more. Let's get dressed. All right guys, this is the final look. So we have the white t-shirt, and I will change my shoes, but for now we are in the Rothy's. Woo, so excited. I don't think I'll be able to talk. I mean, I can obviously have free will. I will be able to talk, but to optimize everyone's time, I will probably not be speaking. This looks a little crooked. This may be the last time that I speak to you until next week. So if I don't get to say goodbye, I am saying goodbye now. And thank you for spending the day with me. Here is to upgrading our brands in 2025. Woo! Until next time, guys. Bye. I got matcha as a prop and I can't even drink it. Sad times. And we have mug. That's literally how all my photo shoots end up. Literally, the test shot is the shot. I know, right? I kid you not. So cute. Oh, I love it already.
Kind of like a prompt, I guess, where you like step back and then you turn around and step forward.
Okay. Oh, I don't do all the prompts. Okay, hold on. Step. Okay, got it. Okay, you ready? Yes.